This car in Driving Empire is self-driving and drives anywhere you want it to without you having to do anything. Or at least something like that. Alright guys, so here's the 2024 Cadillac Escalade V right here, and it's one of many cars that can actually decently self-drive itself. What I mean by this is, I don't know if it just came out in this update or something, or if it's a glitch or something, or if it's been a while, been around for a while, and I just look like an idiot right now. But yesterday I was just driving and I let go of the acceleration because I was doing something on my phone or something like that, just watching Instagram reels like always. And the car just kept driving for on the highway for I swear 10 minutes, on its own. Just watch. So I just stopped. I stopped. You can trust me that I stopped hitting the gas because my speed is clearly going down. I have to control the steering. I don't know how to do that yet. It doesn't steer on its own, but it can pedal on its own. So let's just watch this right now. All right, so slowly going down, right? And when it gets to a certain speed, I'm sorry that it's not actually that fast of a self-driving car. It self-drives at about 23 miles per hour, but it still self-drives. It still drives on its own for how many long as you want, so just watch. It's gonna get down to speed sometime soon if it just wants to get down to speed. I'll show you there when oh, it's going down. See what it just did? It just shot back up, so it doesn't end on speed. Watch, ready? It's gonna shoot back up. It's gonna shoot back up. Shoot. Yep. Look, it just self-drives, and just watch. I'll just do this in a sped up video. I'll go all the way through the neighborhood, and this thing will self-drive doing that. Actually. Alright, so like I said, it's not the fastest thing ever. It still only goes about 25 miles per hour at the top speed, but it can still chug up hills and everything, and I'll even show proof on my phone right now that I am not pressing anything. Just look. Alright, so here's my computer, right? And here is the controls, my keypad. I do gotta do steering a little bit, but besides that, I do not have to press the pedal or W at all. This thing just drives on its own. Just look at that. It's actually pretty cool. And it goes up hills too. I'll show you it going up a big hill in a second. And this is not the only car that can do this. I did a truck yesterday, and the truck actually did the cruise control, you want to call it, at 35. So it was actually a bit faster, and it can easily get up hills. I'll show you that one in a second, but I'm gonna head to the hill over there, the really steep hill over there, and I'll show you that this car can just do it. So I'm just gonna roll down here fast, and I'll see you when I'm there. All right, so we're almost there. I'm just gonna turn up onto this hill maybe without crashing, and look. Okay, watch. Ready? Yep, look at it, it's still going, it's still kicking, it's still doing its thing. It just goes up hills too. It doesn't matter how steep the hill is. This is actually a very steep hill right here, and it's just doing this thing. It's just way faster because it's losing speed way faster. So, that's actually pretty cool. This thing just self-drives forever. And I guess you could, if you found a car that can do it fast enough, it literally could just be an AFK grinding method, but that might get you banned, so maybe don't do that. But let me show you this truck now. If I go to Tempex's truck, I found out yesterday, this one's way faster at it. This two-door massive truck. It is not licensed, so I know I'm not supposed to be promoting this stuff right now, but let me just show you this thing. Alright, this one has the cruise control about 34 miles per hour, so a bit faster than the Escalade. It's just not as cool because the Escalade is more luxury. But watch, okay, I just press the pedal and just watch it go up the hill. Look, this one's at 40 to 35. It's actually pretty fast. This one is really fast compared to the Escalade, but that's probably because it has more power. I'll test a couple cars out and see which one has the best power for this, and then maybe you can actually find a method where you just literally don't have to drive on your own, and it can just drive in straight lines. Yeah, look, this one's at 35, so this one is a bit faster than the Escalade, but yeah, it's self-driving. It is pretty cool. Alright, so I tested out a couple cars, like the Hennessy Venom F5, and then a electric Porsche, but they did not both work. They just dropped back down to 0, but this Lamborghini Urus right here, SE, which is I don't know if it's I think it's half electric, right? I don't actually know, but I know there is some electric components in this car, and it does do the thing about 25 to 28 miles per hour. It will kick back, so you do not have to hit the pedal at all, and it's one of the more faster ones, I'd say, but the truck is still faster in the lead. But now what I'm going to do with this kind of a half-electric Lamborghini Urus, which is probably the coolest one I could do it in, is try to go up the hill to see if it can actually go up the hill, because some cars do it, but can't go up hills. So I'm going to go over there now. That's just too slow, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go up to the hill now and just see if the Lamborghini Urus SE, since it is kind of electric, I think, or something like that, hybrid, I'm not even sure. This thing is just, I think it's something like electric, but we're just gonna see how it reacts to a hill. So let's go over to the hill I just used on the other cars. Let's just do this. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's just see if it goes up the hill. Oh, it does, and it goes up at 40 miles per hour. I think that might be one of the fastest ones, or the same as the truck. So that's actually pretty cool. This one goes at 35 to 40 up the hill on its own without me having to do anything. I'll actually take a video of it on this one too, so you guys can actually believe it, because I know it kind of might seem tricky that this thing can self-drive. You can try it on your own, but I'm just gonna film it anyways to make sure you know that I'm not like cheating or anything, you know. So alright, so let's get my phone out real quick, and I'm just gonna film this right now to show you that this thing does self-drive. So let's get up to a certain speed, and just get up this hill. I'll keep it straight. And there you go. So the Lamborghini Urus SE is going up the hill at about 40 to 35 miles per hour. And I do not have any, you know, I have both hands on my camera, so I don't know how I'd be controlling it. But you do got to control the steering, of course. But it does go up hills and drive straight on its own at a certain speed of like 40 to 25. So that is pretty cool. This one's also self-driving. Alright, so there you go. I just filmed it on my phone, so you can see that I literally don't have to press anything at all. It just drives on its own. So 40 miles per hour up a hill is actually like a decent amount without you having to do anything. That's a decent speed. So this one also self-drives right here, not for turning, of course, but for acceleration. You never have to like use it. It's going to be pretty slow, but it's still considered self-driving, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not driving at all. I'm not hitting the pedal, and let's see if it self-drives, because I don't know if this is a brand new thing or if it's just been around for a while and I just haven't noticed. Okay. This one's doing 33. Oh, okay. We got a new leader. This one goes 33 and up. That's actually really cool. It's because this one's actually probably the fastest, so it does that. Okay, so this one self-drives at 40 miles per hour, basically 38, whatever you want to call it. And it seems like it goes up hills. I'm going to try it in a second real quick. Go up here, and there you go. Wow, this one does it at 50. This one's the fastest one so far, so it does it at 50. This one self-drives at 50 miles per hour. You can tell. Look at it. It just does that thing where it just keeps chugging. But yeah, this one self-drives at 50 miles per hour up hills. That is pretty cool. But next, for the last one, I think I'm going to try the RSQ8, because I don't see any more that could be able to do this, maybe like the Land Rover. Okay, I'm going to try it with a bunch of vehicles and then see which one's the best one, and I'll see you when I choose which one's the best one. Alright, so I found out that I think the Audi RSQ8 goes up the hill the fastest. Now, it is just the average speed of 23 miles per hour if you're going in a straight line, but it goes up the hill at about 52, 50, something like that. We're going to find out. Just watch. Yep, 54, 55, something like that. And then it kind of slows down sometimes. It goes like 34, something like that. But for a second, it can go 55, which is pretty crazy for self-driving because I'm not using the pedal at all. So guys, if you want some like self-driving cars, some that are pretty good are the Cadillac or the Range Rover. No, the Range Rover isn't actually that good, but it still can, of course. RSQ8, the Urus SC, or the Audi RS6. That one's also really good. Why is it not popping up? But you know what I'm talking about. The Audi RS6, the wagon one I just used. So there is a couple self-driving, kind of self-driving cars in Driving Empire. So if you just want to not use the pedal, you got some cars that can do it for you at a slow speed. So I mean, it's kind of a stupid video I just made. Still, it's pretty cool. I kind of just found that out yesterday. I don't know how long it's been the game, but some cars do self-drive at a certain speed and go up hills pretty fast for some odd reason. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to join my Discord in the description and subscribe to my other two channels, and hope to see you guys in the next video.